Just real quick, Q, just your thoughts on tonight. Obviously, 3-1 lead. You guys had to battle back from a 4-3 game. Your thoughts?
Thought it was an exciting game. I thought there was a great pace to our team game in the first period. I thought we slowed down and they had their turn in the second. And I like the way we battled back. Big timely power play goal. Harney in front of the net there doing his thing. I think that, the last 5-10 minutes kind of comparable to last game was started getting our game back again. And obviously a nice play, a great feed over to Frankie finishing it. So it was a huge win. And, we'll take it. Certainly some parts of our game got to get better, but I like the pace that we showed. I don't know if we've seen that pace at any point last year. That was the encouraging part in the first period.
And seeing Hornquist get in front of those goalies on the power play just all the time. How much do you love seeing that? We haven't seen that a lot around here in Florida. Thank you.
Oh, he's got that knack of playing goal. He's a distraction for goalies. Sometimes they have to play deep in their nets. But those loose pucks, there's a lot of loose pucks that are hanging around the front of the net the last few games. And those got to get to the back of the net at some point. And I think some of them were going in because of his screens and the tips and a lot of different looks going with him creating traffic. It's a disturbance. Sometimes you get double, triple coverage in front of their own goalie. But he knows how to park himself there and he's willing to fight those battles.
Jordan McPherson, Miami Herald.
He's been doing some really good stuff through the first few games. Just what have been your thoughts on him specifically and that top line overall?
I thought they had a great night. Hags had the first shift. He had an empty netter right off the bat, and but he gives you speed. He has a real purpose to his game. He comes to our team, like a complete player. Been on our winning team and a winning organization. Does a lot of good things. He can help our team game. And that line was very effective, give and goes and puck possession and the threat off the rush. And in the offensive zone, they made a lot of plays. Duke's got some great speed. Barkey was, I thought, as good as we've seen him play here. So that was, some real positives there on that group. And
then just your impression of Bob in his first start?
Okay, we need, I think that he needs to play. He missed that part of camp and so we expect them to improve off of today's game.
Coach, just expanding on Bob a little bit. I mean, it was no easy task for him coming into this type of situation. When you look at some of the specifics, what do you see, specifically that stood out as maybe an area that was weak, or was it really more a matter of rust?
Well, I know some of the goals there, you could say, okay, we're looking for a save there. At the same time, the game's 4-3. I like how he battled at that point of the game and stayed with it. And I think that's a good sign that he can recapture, what it feels like to be solid from start to finish. And, he hadn't seen a lot of pucks and a lot of traffic. And tonight, when you see it at that pace, there's some catching up to do, and we expect him to improve.
Hey, Coach, a couple more power play goals tonight. Just what do you like about that, how that unit's working so far, and how important is it for that to be clicking here early on in the season?
Well, UB's had some nice plays and really good patience and some play recognition, and we had some good retrievals that looked like it was going down the ice, that we sustained pucks. Jans has that patience level and play recognition when he can get shots through the net without a defenseman. He gets it in behind him, and we got rewarded a couple times there tonight. Different looks. Sometimes it's a different guy, but I think he seems to be the conductor out there on the power play as far as his settling things down when it looks like we're on the run. But it's a good effort across the board. I think power play goals are going in for both teams tonight, but the timely one was definitely a huge one for us.
Thank you, Adi. Coach, yesterday you had the challenge for the offside. Today you get a penalty shot and you get an overtime goal. It feels like even though 2 games, you've kind of dipped your toe in and gotten a flair for most of the dramatic stuff already in the season.
A lot of drama in 2 games for sure. We got to take care of business at home. And, I think our division is going to be competitive. You got Detroit, all of a sudden they're winning games. Everybody's going to be, getting points. So it's going to be close, and it's important that, that we value that we play the right way. We're going to find a way to get points most nights. And I think that that's a good thing. And, I think that tonight was one of those games where Chicago played hard. Finding a way to win was the key, and I liked it 2 games in a row.